everybody. Welcome to our performance seminar. This is our 6 p.m. session. We have two pianists with us, Miss Kashfi and Mr. Calvin. So I'd like to welcome Mr. Calvin to start us. Calvin, when you're ready, go ahead and introduce yourself and your piece.
Okay. Hi, my name is Calvin, and I'll be playing Rave by DXRK.
Calvin, can you go ahead and put on original sound?
Huh?
Let's go ahead and put on original sound.
Oh, okay. Wait, give me a second. Okay.
How's that performance for you?
It was good.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Excellent. What are some of the things that you want to continue working on?
I'm
And also,
probably
secondly, are you going to play this melody over the top, or is someone else going to play this melody over the top?
no one's gonna play that melody.
Ah, be interesting if we could figure out a way so that we could swap it over, right? Because it's pretty much the same thing over and over again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? So maybe we can figure that out to make the piano part more interesting. Would you like to do that?
Mm, okay.
Yeah, that would be interesting, right? Otherwise, it's just a repetitive pattern the whole way. But what do
Or
you
we
want?
could shorten the parts.
What was that say?
We
You
could
can
also
shorten the.
shorten the parts.
What was that? Sorry?
We could also just shorten the parts that repeat.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's shortened and it'll be, but it's just I'd love to hear this melody. Dun 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 dun. Right? Interesting how it's written. Um, anyway, that was just my thought. I thought, yeah, but I think that you're doing pretty stable with it. How's your arm when you're playing that left hand? Does it get tight or is it okay?
It's okay.
Okay, cool. That's one of the my main issues that we got to look out for when we're playing something that just keeps repeating over and over. That you keep your hand nice and bouncy on the notes, so that it doesn't no part of the arm gets tight. Yeah, that's what you need to. That's what you need to.
Okay.
Okay, excellent. All
Okay.
right, cool. Well, let's figure out a way, yeah, to get you to play the right hand part. That'd be really cool. I'd love to hear it. Right, like this melody in the bottom. That'd be awesome. Okay, cool. All right, let's continue. Miss Kashfi, go ahead and introduce yourself and your piece.
My name is Kashmi and I will be playing Legend of Madrid.
Great.
Mm.
Yeah. Did you play the bottom D, Kashfi?
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. Great. Awesome. How was that performance for you?
I think it went pretty good.
Yeah. What are some of the things that you were happy with in that performance that you did?
Um, that most of it went pretty smooth, and I didn't like have to stop and like check. Like,
Yeah, I thought it was pretty smooth too. What are your thoughts, Calvin? What did you think of Kashfi's playing?
It was smooth and it was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought so too. I think the smoothness definitely shows. I think it's also because Kashfi, you picked the tempo that you could handle.
yeah,
Wasn't too fast, wasn't too slow, so that's really important. The other thing that you want to keep in mind when you're playing is now you can start creating shape. Right? At the moment, when you listen back to this recording, much of what you're doing when you play the melody is all the same, as in each note is treated with the same volume. But if you could create a little crescendo inside each of these notes, then it makes a feeling that we're growing and we're getting smaller.
Okay.
Yeah. So try that out a little bit. And
Okay.
then when you get to the dynamics, you can also exaggerate them just a wee bit more. Yeah.
Okay.
The next thing that you want to practice as well is seeing if you can build up the speed. Right? Is this your final speed, or would you like to be able to play it a little quicker?
I would like to be able to play it a little quicker.
Okay, cool. So let's start working toward that there. Figure out what speed you're currently playing at, and then let's get the next speed 1 or 2 notches above that on the metronome, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much. That is super. All right, well, that brings us to the end of the seminar, everybody. We'll look forward to see you guys again next week. Thanks, Mr. Calvin. Thanks, Kashfi.